is this normal, Mr. Turnbull?
Dear Mr. Turnbull, as students of the UNSW School of Biological, Earth and Environmental Sciences, we would like to raise concerns about one of the most polluted waterways in Australia, the Cooks River.
Despite recent local efforts, it's come to our attention that the Cooks River is going to become more filthy and neglected unless long-term strategies are properly implemented. The Cooks River ecosystem is a complex interaction between species of bird, fish and hard substrate organisms.
Being located on the doorstep of Sydney Airport, the Cooks River is often the first sight seen of our country by our 15.6 million international arrivals per year. The riverway also flows past around 400,000 Sydney residencies and has the potential to facilitate a thriving multi-dimensional ecosystem. In order to detail an appropriate solution to the entire river, we have separated it into two zones, each dominated by a specific type of pollution. Closest to Botany Bay, we have the airport and residential region of the river, which is affected by fuel runoff and solid litter pollution. On the other hand, we have the inland section of the river, which has been exposed to high concentration chemical waste disposal due to industrial activity.
The Cooks River ecosystem is dominated by red-handed crabs and hard substrate organisms such as oysters that form along its riverbanks. Green turf algal blooms and phytoplankton are dined upon by these small crustaceans, as well as by small herbivorous fish species. Larger fish such as brim and flathead are consumed by bigger birds such as cormorants and pelicans. Worms and smaller fish dined upon by the torrents and jiggle. Oysters act as an essential foundation to the Cooks River ecosystem, providing a food source and habitat to various species of snail, crab and fish.
However, there is a lack of biodiversity due to negative human interactions. The Cooks River is highly vulnerable to human interaction, threats including overfishing, the clearing of land, airport activities, and the adjacent golf course. Common airport operations include the cleaning of ground and aviation vehicles, maintenance and fueling and repairs, all of which allow chemicals to reach the river as runoff over smooth, impermeable tarmac. These excess chemicals and nutrients mixed with the river runoff heavily pollute the environment, whilst promoting the growth of destructive blue-green algae. This algae reproduces rapidly and removes the oxygen from the water, hence destroying most aquatic species. The chemicals and excess nutrients that reach this river are also due to seemingly harmless residential activities, such as washing a car or adding fertilizer to your garden, all of which reach the river via rainfall and stormwater drains. The cleared surrounding land and flat residential surfaces allows substances to freely enter the river and hence effectively kill off unique native fish and invertebrate species. Our solution, therefore, to improve the condition of the inland industrial region of the Cooks River involves the heavy plantation of oysters. Oysters collect algae and other small particles to consume, and hence essentially act as a natural filter, with excess nutrients and pollutants being removed from the ecosystem without disrupting its natural aesthetics.
Our solution app for the residential region of the Cooks River involves the installation of litter redemption scheme machines along pedestrian hotspots which entice the public to pick up pieces of litter for a small financial reward.
These machines would be strategically located via the waterway to entice residents to pick up rubbish and in return receive a payment via cash or debit card.
Acting as a vital foundation for Sydney's natural wonders of wildlife, and the leisure and therapeutic relief it provides for local residents makes the river an iconic and valued feature of Sydney. It is the very lifeblood of the inner western airport region, and so we ask you, Mr. Turnbull, to take our ideas into consideration in improving its quality for our 16 million annual tourists and 400,000 residents.